Sitting here on Home Hardware's website, never even thought of looking here. Check it out, look at all the springs. So, guess where we're going today, people? If you guessed Home Hardware, you guessed correct. If you guessed anywhere else, you done gone fucked up. Been a couple days since I fired up the G6. Let's see if she's gonna start. And the fact that the lights are on, that's a good sign. Pop my head out the window. Yeah, she's running. Good. Also got these boxes to take out to the garage. We got to go out there anyway because I want to grab the old spring as a reference. So we're going to grab these boxes and, well, we'll grab one and bring it out, and we'll grab the other one later on and bring it out. Yeah. I'm telling you, come recycling day, the blue box guy is going to have a lot of work ahead of him. Oh crap, I got a crap. Alright, I just brought the boxes out. Now I need to remember where the frig that I put that old screw. Or screw. Frick's sakes. Spring. If I sound like I'm winded, it's because I am. It's because I can't breathe right because of this frickin' cold. I need this shit to friggin' exit my body already. But I don't know where the hell I put that spring. Oh man. All this fucking garbage, eh? I gotta break down all these boxes too and get them ready for... there's the screws, or the bolts for the cowl. There's the cowl back there. I didn't put it with the cowl, did I? Nope. So underneath the manual. No. Fuck, where the hell did I put that rusty old slut? Oh, there it is. Perfect. So like some people were saying, just bend that out and reuse that spring, but honestly, I don't know. Like, I want to take a look and see how much is attached to here. So there's about 3 more coils on there. So that plus 3 coils and we're good to go. So we'll go to the hardware store. We'll grab another one. That'll be all right. And we can get this blower back up and working because they're calling for boatloads of snow in the future, and I have about as much urge to shovel as some people do to live in an area where it snows. Just gonna check the end of the driveway there. It looks like they plowed and made a mess of things. I should be able to clear that. Yeah, that's frig all. Okay. Alright, let's get the car back fired up, clear the snow off of it, and then we'll head off to Home Depot, or Home Hardware, not Depot, because Depot carries nothing that I need. And we'll go from there. So, let's pitter patter and have at her. Yeah. I guess we're going to take the scenic route that I never take. Oh, I always take this route. Who am I kidding? But, I mean, we're going to take the highway to go up to Algonquin. Now, they're open until 6 o'clock today, so should be plenty of time to get there. It's only 20 to 5 right now. I got up super late today because I just wasn't feeling good. I just stayed in bed. And, you know, the more you sleep, the faster you heal, apparently. Read that in a book somewhere. Seems legit. They don't really put lies in books very often. Am I right? Probably. Thank God the National Enquirer isn't classified as a book. We'll go pick up that new spring, go home, probably figure out how to install it. I still want to get the upgrades done on the XPS 8300. And I gotta cook dinner still. Oh man. Even if I don't get the blower fixed today, get it fixed tomorrow. I should get it done today because it's only -2 out. It's nice and not bad weather. That chick just flipped me off. It's like, I'm sorry, you're fucking 3 wide walking down the road. Freaking nose, I got about a half a nostril of nose to breathe out of, or breathe in from. Doesn't really work well to my benefit. Should go swing by Shoppers Drug Mart and see about getting some cold FX. That stuff there's like $40 fucking for a package, but man, does it ever slaughter a cold fast. That piss don't screw around. I don't know what the hell the active ingredient is in it, but it works like a charm. Just makes your immune system go into super overdrive and just floods your system with like bacterial killing agents. For all I know, it's bleach and friggin' rat poison, but either way it works. So I'm not gonna knock it. So last night after we were done streaming, I decided to hook up that keyboard and mouse that came with the new computer. And I've never had a keyboard and or mouse that felt that cheap in my life. Holy shit. Fucking straight out of the dollar store. But the mouse has this really cool feature on it. It's got a sensitivity dive button. And what that does is, like, let's say you're playing a game like Grand Theft Auto, for instance, and you're using a sniper and you want to kill the sensitivity for an accurate shot. Well, when you press that button, and it's right beside the left trigger, or the left mouse click button, when you press it, it drops the DPI right down, so it's super, like you move the mouse and the cursor barely moves. So you can really get an accurate shot on a guy. I've never had a mouse with that feature before, so that's kind of cool. Have to test that out in like Counter-Strike or some shit. or Grand Theft Auto even. So the keyboard itself, I had to do some work to it. The O button, the L button, and the number 2 were sticking. And people are like, holy shit, now I know some of Adam's password letters, O, L, and the number 2. Well, I hate to break it to you, but you're wrong. But anyway, yeah, you press down O and it wouldn't come back up. Turns out whoever machined the keyboard, the actual sockets where the keys go into, they didn't clean the holes out properly, so it was too snug of a fit. It was too much friction, so I had to use my knife and go in there and whittle a bit of shit out, and now it works flawlessly. Like I said, I personally would have never bought that computer because multiple problems with it, like MicroStar Incorporated motherboard. The motherboard's a micro ATX board. You can't put another daughter card into it because the video card's so fucking fat it covers up the only other PCI 1X slot. Only has 2 DIMM slots for RAM. A lot of people didn't believe me on the prices of our RAM up here in Canada. Well, keep in mind, it costs $1.40 Canadian for $1 US. And that exchange rate, that goes across when you're buying stuff from the US. So maybe in America it costs you guys like $250 for 16 gigs of RAM, where up here it costs about $400 or whatever. The reason being is that friggin' horrible dollar exchange rate, and I don't know why it's so fucking bad. I think it's because we're not selling oil anymore because the price of oil is taking a shit, which in turn killed our economy, because that's one of our major exports. Now apparently Canada's got a new export. We're exporting bottled oxygen to fucking China because the air over there is so thick apparently you can gurgle it. So that's kind of crap. Sucks for them. Glad we live in Canada, not China, because I can imagine the asthma effects over there are pretty hardcore. So yeah, our dollar is a piece of shit right now. And the only thing that benefits me about the dollar is YouTube pays me in US dollars. So when I put that shit into my bank, 100 US dollars becomes 140 Canadian dollars. And because I don't really buy shit off of like PayPal or sorry, buy shit off of eBay, which is all marked in US dollars, it doesn't really affect how much money I'm sending out. A lot of the shit I buy is in Canada now. For that exact reason, because our dollar is such shit. The only time I order from the US is if I absolutely have to. You know, like that's why parts from Rock Auto, I priced out struts from Rock Auto for this car, and they were $230 a piece US. Well, after the conversion rate, we're almost up to $400. Like we're close to $300 a strut. So for 2 front struts of $600. Well, over here at MacLeod, I can get the same damn struts for $250 a piece. It's actually cheaper for me to buy my shit locally than it is for me to go to Rock Auto, buy it, pay shipping, and possibly get wrecked at the fucking border. So yeah, that's why I'm not ordering from Rock Auto. And I know a lot of people suggest like Amazon.com, or they'll send me links to stuff on eBay from eBay.com. I won't buy from those sites because our dollar is so shit, and I don't believe in paying more for less. Especially when I can probably find the parts around here if I looked around. You know, North Bay is a small town, but we got a lot of big shit in it. Wow, that sounded awesome. No people, that wasn't me, that was that Toyota. Let's see if we can get a parking spot in here, and I'll go and buy ourselves a single spring. Watch it be like a 29-cent fucking part. Shove my car here, is this good? Whatever. Okay, I shall return. Alrighty, well I bought 3 different springs. They're $1.99 a piece here. Way cheaper than Hamlin's, and they're $10 fucking price, that's for sure. Let's get the squad out of here. You know, that moment you're paying for the springs and you realize the guy who's taking your money at the cashier is a guy you went to school with who's a complete fucking brain in computer programming and computer sciences. Makes you wonder why the fuck they're working at a hardware depot. Guess you gotta do what you gotta do to make ends meet so you can survive. With more and more industries outsourcing to fucking China. So I say, if companies weren't such profiteering gluttons, maybe life would be better, but... So I'm thinking about going to the drugstore right now and seeing if I'll get some sort of a cough syrup or something. Seeing if I can accelerate the killing of this cold, because this is getting fucking ridiculous and it's cutting into my vlogging time. Because all I want to do is sleep and shit. So let's take a rip snot over to the drugstore there and we'll see what we can get for this problem. See if we can convert it into a solution. I actually scratched that. I don't know, we better not scratch that. I was thinking like forget it, maybe I won't bother, but I probably totally should bother, because if I don't, it's gonna be a bad mojo. Like, I'm using home remedies right now and it is semi-working, but I hate getting stuck at this one, mainly because you can't see what's coming at you. A moment when your coughs make you lightheaded, it's not a good fucking time. So we'll go over to Shoppers Drug Mart. You'll see what they got for cold and flu. If they got Buckley's, then bonus. Fucking tastes like ass, but let me tell you a little something about Buckley's. Fucking shit works. Okay. Once again, I shall be back, then we'll head home and we'll see about putting that spring in. Just witnessed a lady doing a gift card scam. That was kind of neat. Trying to say they overcharged her on a gift card. Trying to get free gift cards out of the deal. That was kind of funny. They pulled her into the back office, so I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but anyway, I ended up getting some Buckley's and some of those pills for daytime, nighttime. Holy shit, bud, fix your headlight. You're actually committing to the turn? Okay. People don't commit to the turn. They turn their turn signal on, but they keep going straight. I went over to the grocery store and bought a whole fuckload of Lipton soup, because that's always a good thing to have when you're sick. And soup that cooks really quick. Just put 4 cups of water into a pot, get her to a boil, pour the soup in. 10 minutes later, you got soup. Usually that shit makes me feel a lot better about myself. So I grabbed some of that because I wanted some last night so bad, and I thought I had a package downstairs, but I totally didn't. So that sucks. Oh well, we got drugs now. We can deal with this nonsense. We can go home, we'll fix that blower, we'll get that thing up and running, because I really want to see if that's all it is, man. If that fixes the problem, then fuck, we're off to the races, boys. We're laughing all the way to the bank even, because that would be mint. Because in all honesty, I really don't want to be shoveling this winter, especially after investing $100 into the blower, $13 into a friction ring, and now $1.99 into a spring. Big money hustling, eh? Fuck. Well, it should do it. I can't see why not. I got one shorter, one longer spring. As long as it gives the thing tension, it should hook, it should drive, it should go. Worst case, I might have to drill and tap a new hole, or stretch the spring and hook it up somewhere else to make it work. You know, worst case scenario. And that'd be freaking awesome. And then if I don't have time tonight, I'll do it tomorrow. We'll get the parts into the XPS 8300. I know people are dying to know if that card is going to work in the 8300, because that board has had some severe compatibility issues with video cards. I know the 600 series for some reason wouldn't run on it, but I read on forum posts people saying they had the 8300 with basically my rig, but they bought the expanded version, the one that Adrian bought with the 7970 or 6970, whatever, the bigger video card. I bought the one with the 6450 because I planned on putting an NVIDIA card in it anyway, because I don't know, I don't really care for what ATI does. But anyway, that's besides the point. So yeah, that's why I bought the 960s, because I did my research and a lot of people said they've had nothing but success with it, and they're able to play Grand Theft Auto on Ultra without even a hesitation. So that was like, okay, and then the card's $200, sold. And it's tiny form factor, so it'll fit in the rig, even harder, sold, you know? We're gonna take the 550 out of there, gonna box it up and put it away for a backup card, in case the 6450, well, I'm not even using the 6450 anymore. That was a little Acer computer. But my brother seems to go through a lot of video cards, so maybe one day his computer will need an upgrade and put the 550 in that. Or even Dad. Dad could probably use the 550 in his computer, because right now he has an AMD 3000 series, or an ATI 3000 series, pre the AMD acquisition. So slap the 550 in there and give him a little bit more horsepower in his computer probably. Wouldn't that be grand? That's if his power supply can handle it. Yeah, I went over to the grocery store, got some comfort food, bought some Doritos. Love Doritos. Fucking eat Doritos. I don't need Doritos, I'm fat as it is. But anyway, we're almost home, people, so I'll chime back in once we're there, and we'll start dicking around with shit. Alright, peace out. Alrighty, just put away all the food and other things, so come back into the garage here. Kick on the lights. Of course, the one I need to fire won't fire. Time to transfer my heat into the bulb. Come on, you slut. If I had heat to transfer, that'd be Probably a good idea, but come on. Huh, whatever. Anyway, I gotta move some shit out of the way, or well, you guys can't see anything, I got the light turned off. So basically what I gotta do is wrap the spring around that hole and hook it around that bolt. Here's what I bought for springs. I also took one of my daytime pills, but I bought these two. One's longer, one's shorter. Now the old spring, which I have in my pocket somewhere, here it is yay long plus 3 more. So, looking at the short one here, looks like that's going to be too short. The long one is going to be just about right. So we're going to use the long one, and if not, we'll go to the short one. How am I going to hook it around the guy? I have absolutely no foggy idea. We're going to uncoil it a bit, and then hook it on. So let me get into this, and we'll unravel it and figure shit out. I'm not even sure if I'll be able to do this tonight, guys. Main reason being is I can't see anything because this fucking cheap light setup doesn't want to turn on. I'm about ready to rip all these fluorescents down, scrap them all, and just put a bunch of friggin' LED bulbs like I have in the bathroom up there, because at least those friggin' work. But yeah, I'm gonna have to take that bolt out. What the fuck is going on here? Yeah, I might have to wait till tomorrow to do this, because I can't see shit, because this piece of shit doesn't want to fucking turn on. Yeah, I can't see dick. I wish I had a headlamp or something. That'd be even useful right about now. Or, you know, a real light. This is fucking ridiculous, because I can't see what the hell I'm trying to do here. And having a hand not free, because you gotta hold a light, because your garage lights don't bloody well work, ain't friggin' awesome. It's trying to turn on. Watch. I'll get this work done, and then the light will turn on. Judging by the way the spring is wrapped on there, I'm going to say this is not the first time it broke. I just realized something. Check this shit out. This is not the first time the spring broke. Do you see? He's got chicken wire wrapped around it, and he hooped it through like that. This is not the first time the spring broke. Okay, that gives me another idea. So I took the chute off for easier access. You think I can get the son of a bitch back on? Well, I got the spring around the bolt. I got it hooked around the tensioner. I don't think it's going to work though. This has to be the most Mickey Mouse fucking snowblower I've ever seen in my life. But having a whore of a time getting the auger back on. I took it off there to facilitate it, to get the bolt out and in. And fucking horse show, man. If I could have taken this belt off, this little skinny one, my hand wouldn't be so chewed up right now, but I couldn't do that. So due to the lack of light in this fucking place, I can't see what I'm doing half the time. I'm done with this project for tonight. Fuck it, I'll deal with this tomorrow or another day when I'm actually feeling good. You know, Jesus fucking Murphy, everything in this garage needs to go in the garbage. Got 2 vacuums, all these cardboard boxes, fucking junk, more junk, garbage. I'm trying to work on a snowblower. Yeah, it's not working. I'm done with this. I need food, so fuck this shit. I'm going inside. Anyway, tonight for dinner I'm having a pork chop. Got some rice and veg going in there. We're going to cook the pork chop in here. It should be pretty friggin' awesome. Just preheating the shit out of the shit, and we'll be good to go soon. So now we just let these two do their thing. Dinner's ready in a half an hour. God, I love automated appliances. Don't have to do shit, and shit gets did. If only I have one of those to fix that fucking snowblower. Anyway, people, I think I heard the ding of a rice cooker pork chop maker. So let's go take a look and see what we got for din. Yep, definitely did hear a beep. Okay. Let's get some light on the situation. Wrong switch. And let's see what the pork chop looks like. Tell me that doesn't look fucking amazing. Yeah. And then we got our veg over here and some rice. Let's get this on a plate. Just like that, unsupervised, there's dinner. Yep. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So I'm gonna go drive this in my face, and I'll chat to you guys later. I ate my dinner, and the whole time I'm eating my dinner, I'm sitting here yawning and just ready to slip into a coma, and I couldn't figure out why. Then I looked at my pack of cold pills. I bought these kind, the Life cold medication. It's got the day and night time. The days are like an orange, and the night times are like a blue. I can't tell them apart. It turns out after I put them in good light and looked at them, I took a fucking blue one. I just like comatose myself with my color blindness. This is great. I'm shutting down the vlog, people. I gotta get this bitch uploaded and ready for tomorrow. So if anybody has any tips for hooking that spring up, by all means, I am not mechanically inclined. I need your help. Give me an idea. Tell me what I can do. Make her work for me. Because I'm obviously doing it the hard way, and there's probably an easier way, and I'm not the kind of guy who knows the easier way. So anyway, I gotta shut this down, get it uploaded before I fucking fall on the floor and pass out for 8 hours. So I guess there'll be no Grand Theft Auto stream tonight because stupid me took the wrong pill. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like, favorite, comment, and until next time, people, keep on vlogging.